Jay, do you expect that to change?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Screen coming. Ball to Beasley. Has a look. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
It's the Clippers with the possession now.
So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in L.A. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years, but LeBron James is in L.A. now. I don't know if Patrick Beverley's right on that one. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Beverley to Bradley. Nothing going here on that drive. Bradley to Beverley. Down to 5 on the 24. Bradley. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Ball to Caldwell Pope. For three, good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the basket.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Bradley to Beverley. Bradley to Beverley. L.A. with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go. To Ball. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Ball. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Bradley to Beverley. And the rebound taken in by Lonzo. To Josh Hart. McGee powers it through.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Beverley into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. So a tight one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Rondo with the basketball. Leads one to Kyle Kuzma. To Josh Hart. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
And he converts on the free throw. Rondo into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. To Josh Hart. Here comes the screen. Hart. Got a piece of it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Beverly. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Lakers at the controls right now. Beverly into the front court. Up by 3. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Kyle Kuzma. Now Ingram down low. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
New blood coming in for both sides. Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's his second time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Williams, shot clock violation. It's blocked. Marcin Gortat.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Here we go. Hands up, hands up.
Harris. And counted at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
LeBron into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
In the final 2 minutes. Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 14, Brandon Ingram.
to Caldwell Pope.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. To Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. That won't go. Clippers have the basketball to Bradley. Beverly to Tobias Harris. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Beverly. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Caldwell Pope. And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Clippers are out in front. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
To Tobias Harris. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Beverly into the front court. Up 5. Bradley to Beverly. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. The follow won't go either. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Hat trick, Beverly. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
James to Ball. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Nice pass to set things up. Here's LeBron for 2. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not easy.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's denied by the King.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Bradley. Short jumper misses. Caldwell Pope gets it in the right corner. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Cleaning the offensive glass. The shot rejected by James.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Ball. James. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers got themselves a win here today. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Lakers put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnel. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.